What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for coming back. For the people who came back, thank you guys for coming back. Let's get ready to get into this. So, a little bit of a backstory. First of all, I did link the YouTube channel where I got my information from. You guys, please go check them out. Give them a subscribe. Let them know that Really B sent you. Y'all know how we do it over here. So let me start at the beginning and work my way forward. And then we're going to get into some of these calls because they messy. Okay. Hi to the people coming in. We already at 50. If you guys could hit that like button. And if you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you. We're going to listen to that one. The one that just premiered, y'all, we're going to listen to that one together. Okay. We're going to listen to that one together. Because I listened to a little bit of it, but I ain't listened to all of it. So, Shirley Strawberry is the co-host on the Steve Harvey morning show, right? You know, the Strawberry Letter. She does a little advice column kind of situation. Now, she got married a few years back to Ernesto. It was a big deal if you were still watching or listening to the Steve Harvey morning show. We talked when they first started dating. You know, she would give updates on their dating life, and then he actually proposed on air, even though she didn't recognize his name. Now, I don't know who don't recognize their man's name. She didn't recognize his voice, excuse me. I don't know who don't recognize their man's voice because he wasn't disguising his voice. He was talking in his regular voice. It seemed like, and she didn't even know that was him. But anyway, child, that should have been our first. That should have been our first clue. Okay. Well, fast forward about maybe 5 months ago, all hell broke loose, and the whole world found out that her husband had been in jail. Now, for most of us, at first, we thought this was something new. The arraignment was making the rounds. There was some salacious things, which of course made everybody, all the bloggers and everybody be like, wait a minute, what's going on? There's some allegations about animals and things of that nature. And y'all know over here, we like to peel the onion back. Now, Pam, the law intellect, peeled that onion back. And what we found out is that man had been in jail for a year. We just didn't know because it didn't really gain a lot of traction until some of these newer charges. He has continued to get more charges. And some of the charges have become more and more salacious. And that is why we got, that's why we were kind of like, oh, wait a minute, right? We kind of took notice. Well, a couple of weeks ago, Pam found this website. I'm going to give Pam all the credit because Pam was the first person that I knew, other than this actual website, YouTube site. Pam is the first person that I knew that was telling us about these jailhouse calls, okay? And I told y'all back then to go on over there and check it out. Remember? I told y'all then, I said, y'all need to go check Pam out because she over there with the jailhouse calls from Shirley Strawberry. Yeah, he been in jail for over a year, Charles. Yes. So, we listened to a couple of them phone calls. Now, the first call we listened to over there was like when he had only been in jail for a couple of weeks. And of course, it was all optimistic. You're going to get out of here soon, baby. We got you, baby. That the people are just hating. They just hating. Everybody hating on our love. Y'all know how it went down, right? And then the next phone call that we listened to was from the mistress. The alleged mistress. Now, allegedly, he got a whole girlfriend down in Florida. And if you listen to him talking to the mistress and him talking to Shirley, it's night and day. Baby, when he talking to Shirley, he deacon. Yes, the Lord going to take care of us. Yes, the Lord. No, she's not in jail. Her husband's in jail, Veronica. Lord, we just going to pray. We're going to pray our way through this one, right? That's what the phone calls sound like when it's him on the phone with Shirley. But baby, when he got on the phone with that mistress, baby, that wasn't safe for work. That wasn't safe for work. Baby, he was talking about sending him some Polaroids and when that cat get hot, pat it for him. I said, oh. Now Shirley, on the other hand, it's the Lord gonna take care. And I ain't laughing because she said the Lord gonna take, but it's just night and day, y'all. It is night and day. I'm like, now what we gonna do today? First of all, y'all know that when I'm using YouTube content, I gotta stop and start. We gotta do our commentary. So please, if you want to hear the whole call uninterrupted, the YouTube channel is pinned at the top. Please go give them a click in the view. If you want to listen to the whole thing all the way through, go get them a click in the view and let them know that Really B sent you. Because y'all know that's what we do over here. We share, okay? I know that Pam got permission to play the call all the way through, and that's why she was able to do that. But I have not talked to them to get permission to play it all the way through. So we're gonna do our commentary. Now, the first call that we're gonna listen to is the call that I listened to the other day, honey. And they have all sorts of prison calls, right? And it's legal. This isn't illegal what they're doing. You can, through freedom of information, you can get the calls. You just have to listen through all of the calls and edit. It's very time consuming. So that's why I said, please get them a click and a view, because they are doing the work that I know I ain't got the energy to do, child. Now the first one we're gonna listen to 3. It's more over there, so y'all want to go over there and listen to more, y'all can. But the first one we're gonna listen to is when Shirley is talking to Ernesto about what happened to her vehicle. Now let's get ready to listen.
How's your day going? Well, it was going okay. The police picked up my truck today. What truck? What do you mean, what truck? They picked up your white truck? Yeah. What? Yeah. Why would they do that?
Now, let me tell you something. He irritates me because he be like, what? 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 Oh, wow. It's very low? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can turn it up. He be like, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, he irritates me with that. Like, he don't know what he's talking about. It's very low? Okay.
They said it's being used in the investigation. Wow. What? Yeah, they came to the salon where I was. And they waited outside for me. When I got ready to go, they locked me in, and there was a tow truck there, a flat.
Child, she was at the salon getting her hair done. She was at the salon getting her hair done.
And they put the truck on the flat.
Can y'all hear?
What? And they offered me a ride home, and I told them no, of course not. And thank God the lady that does my hair brought me home. What kind of shit is that?
Now her hairdresser had to give her a ride home. Now the police asked her if she had a ride home. They was gonna give her a ride home, but her hairdresser had to give her a ride home.
Well, that's what they said. They said, I asked them, do they have any proof? I said, what are you guys doing? Why are you taking my truck? Because it's being used in an investigation. Do you have any proof? What are you talking about? Yes, we have proof. I mean, no, we don't have proof. We have probable cause. And that can lead to proof. Sheridan came. You go to Sheridan came in. I mean, they didn't say that right away. I'm just trying to tell you all this stuff. It's out of order. They said that, there are a lot of papers with my name on them, my signature.
Yeah, she gets paid from Steve. What do you mean? Oh, no, it wasn't repossessed. The police took it. I'm sorry. Let me clear that up. The police took the car because it's part of the investigation. So part of his charges are fraud. And so Um, you'll hear it. You'll hear. But part of yeah, they took the police took it. I'm sorry, you misunderstood. You thought it was being repossessed. No, baby, the police came and took that car.
Probably has been forged. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm confused. What you saying? Come on, honey. Come on. No. Hold on. I'm trying to understand. Where were you at? I told you, I was at the beauty shop. And where's the beauty shop? It's at Roswell. The same one I've been going to. What? And the same officer that arrested you was there, Officer Fields, a little white lady.
And you can tell she getting irritated. She was like, "Come on, stop! Like, come on! Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying?"
That's what it is. Wow. How did you know where your beauty salon was? I guess they've been following me. I don't know.
He's talking about something. That's what it is. That's what is. What do you mean? That's what is? How did they know where your beauty salon is? She said she been going there. You think they just woke up one day and decided to arrest you? Sir, they have been watching you and her. They have been investigating y'all. The police didn't just wake up and say, who can we arrest today? Let's go arrest Ernesto. Like, sir.
I can't tell you that. I don't know. Wow. Yeah. I mean, they said they were going to come and get it from over here, but it's just my car came up on the radar, the license plate that it was in Roswell. Wow. Yeah. Wow. And I said, well, what are you going to do with my trunk? What does my trunk have to do with this? They said it's for the victims. They needed to pay back the victims, some of the victims. And they know they're lying. Well, I'm just telling you what they told me, honey. I assume that, this woman is setting you up or set you up or whatever, but I assume that. Wow. That's all I can tell you.
All right, so I'm not going to play the whole call because, again, want to respect other people's content. If you want to hear the rest of the call, you guys go. The link is pinned at the top. But she goes on to talk about the fact that the police then told her that they was coming back to get her ring, too. He said, your ring? She said, yes. They said they're going to get my ring, my wedding ring. Because what it sounds like is that they are going to make the connection that either A, he purchased those things with the fraudulent money that they're alleging, through the criminal activity, or B, his name is on it. Like, his name might have been on that car. Maybe he bought the car for her, and his name was on that car. You know what I'm saying? But that call is like 11 minutes long. So that's like 4 minutes. Like I said, we're not going to listen to the whole thing. But, baby, go back and listen. Because, again, y'all know we're very respectful of other people's content over here, child. Okay? Now, this next call, we're going to listen to a little bit more. We are going to listen to a little bit more of this call. Now, this is the call where he talking about Steve, where she is talking about Steve Harvey. Now, girl, these next two calls might get you fired. You might want to check your contract, your confidentiality clause. You might want to call Steve and apologize because, baby, these next two calls, girl, might get you in trouble. Okay, let's listen.
Shirley Strawberry calls of the Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, Marjorie, and have a flight of stay. Oh, I said, well, if I don't tell him, and he asked me, I'll just tell him because I just couldn't talk about it. I just, I didn't know. I just didn't want to deal with it. I couldn't talk about it. He'll understand. So anyway, I just called him and I told him, and he was all right. He asked me if I needed anything, and
so the call starts off with her telling Ernesto that she told Steve what's going on. Like, she hadn't told him prior to this, probably waiting to see what was going to happen, hoping he was going to get out of jail, hoping it was going to blow over. Remember, he's been in jail for over a year. These calls are from last year. These calls are not from 2 weeks ago. These calls are from 2022. I mean, it is 2022. No, we in 2023. Yeah, these calls are from 2022. I have the phone as close to the computer as I can go, baby. I'm sorry, Cahoots. It's as close as I can go. The only other thing I could do is play it if I pull it up on my computer and play it. But the calls are low. The calls are low. Shirley and Anessa are gonna be in 2024 American Greed. Thank you for the super chat, Miss Parker. You right. You are right. You are right, honey. If y'all can't hear it, let me know, and I might have to pull it up through the computer. But and maybe that'll be louder, but the calls are low. I literally have it right. Like I have my phone literally right next to the microphone. But if it's not loud enough, y'all let me know. I might have to do it the other way.
I told him no, I was okay. I don't want to ask him for anything money wise, but thank you for offering. And if I do need
It is
something,
really low.
I'll let him know. Oh, okay, okay. So what do you?
Okay, hold on. Let me give me a second. All right, I'll play it on my computer. Hold on. I'll play it on my computer. Because let me be honest, the calls are low anyway, but I'll play it on the computer. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll just put up my banner. Because again, I don't want to play, I really don't want to just play their content, but I can't hear you. Can okay. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. I'll play it. Hold on, let me put my um okay. All right, let me close that. Let me do that. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Um, all right, let me put my banner up. All right, let's put that up. Okay. So I'm gonna play it. Let me know if y'all can hear it. Hold on, let me hold on, y'all. It's taking a long time to buffer.
Thank you for offering, and if I do need something, I'll let him know. Oh, okay, okay. So what do you have to say about the whole situation? He didn't have too much to say. He just said, find out everything that I could, and depending on the.
All right, can y'all hear that? Is that better? I don't want to keep playing it. Let me know if that's better. That's better. Okay, better. Okay, all right. All right, so I'm gonna keep the banner up because again, you can hear loud and clear now. Okay, then let me go back. All right, I'll go back to playing it.
The outcome, I got to start moving forward with my life. That's, and I said, yeah, I know. I'm going to start looking for a place on Monday. I mean, yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. So that means that he's saying that I'm guilty. That's basically what he's saying.
Now he talking about something. Steve told her, depending on the outcome, you're gonna have to start thinking about moving on with your life. He said, "Oh, so that means Steve think I'm guilty." That is not what that man said. Now he might think you guilty, but that's what he said.
Well, no, he didn't say that. No, he didn't say that. He just said that you gotta, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. You just gotta make sure you're got your stuff together, and you still gotta move forward. That's all he said. He didn't say you were guilty. He didn't say any of that. Oh. I mean, he might feel that way, but that's not what he said. Oh. Okay. Okay. And it's, I said it's okay. It's the truth will come out. The truth will come out.
Right. I've seen all that. I've seen your boss go through a lot of shit too. Still standing. I definitely see.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah.
I mean, he wasn't being judgmental. He didn't judge or anything, not to my face anyway. I've never gone through anything like this before, ever, you know, ever. My name in the papers associated with crimes and all this kind of stuff.
Your
You
name in the
know,
paper. Where your name in the paper at?
I mean, not the papers, in the
What?
news, okay?
Where is that?
And listen, you got to hear what he's saying. He sounds like he is offended that she would be thinking that her name is associated with, like, what do you mean in the paper? Your name ain't in the paper. Listen to how he talking, y'all.
Hey, I ain't seen that.
Oh, but well, okay, on Facebook last night, it was on there, co-host of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay.
Husband was arrested. Shirley Strawberry, co-host of the Steve Harvey Morning Show's husband was arrested for fraud or whatever.
Okay. So you say on Facebook. Facebook what?
What do you mean
Right. What you mean Facebook what? What are you talking about? Facebook what? What are you talking about, sir?
Facebook? Well, I don't know. It was on Facebook. One of those shows. Somebody had it on Facebook.
Oh.
We
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay. So
we
let me
saw
go
it
look at
last
that.
night.
Oh, you saw it last
We
night.
saw Yeah, we saw it last night. It's on there.
Oh, is that it?
Come on, hon. Come on now.
No, no.
And then he gonna say, "Oh, is that it?" Like that's not enough. Like that's not enough for her to feel some kind of way about. What do you mean is that it? What is wrong with this? What is wrong with this dude, y'all?
I'm just trying to figure out if it's really out there. Cause guess what? They got to retract all that. One of
Yes,
my
it's really out there. My cousin in Chicago called me and said, she saw something on the internet. Is it true? Somebody else called me and said that it was in Maryland. Yeah, it's out there.
oh,
Yeah, I think it was on. Somebody said it was on CNN. I don't know because I didn't see it on CNN. But my cousin called me out of the blue and said that it's out there in Chicago. So what I'm saying is that it's out there, and this is difficult. But I mean, I'm not dead or anything like that. But it is difficult. That's all I'm telling you. It is difficult. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying, this is it is what it is.
well, I'm like I said, I'm good. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. I got past the mad part. I ain't mad no more.
What do you have to be mad about, sir? What in the world do you have any reason to be mad about, sir?
Nothing no more.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I ain't none of that no more. 'Cause I see what's going on. They put me on TV. They trying to fish for something. They ain't got shit. So it is what it is. You trying to put me with people that I don't even know nothing about. So it is
Yeah.
what it is. I mean, it's simple. It's
Yeah.
common sense. Anybody got some sense, they'll see that.
Well, people don't, you got to think about people that, there are a lot of haters out there in the world too. It's not
Oh
common
yeah,
sense.
yeah,
People
yeah.
want to see you fail. People want to see you go down.
And here she go talking about the haters. Ma'am, ain't nobody hating on you. Nobody's hating on you, ma'am. Your husband is in jail. Nobody's hating on you.
I only told Steve, I don't, and that's only because they said co-host of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. They put his name in it.
Oh, that's why. Well, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, it's okay, whatever, even if I didn't do anything, it's still whatever.
Right.
I have a right to handle this how I handle it.
Now you do. You do. You
I
definitely do.
and yeah, and it's a lot. If I don't feel like talking about it, I don't feel like talking about it. Period. I don't. You know, I mean, there are enough people out there, I'm sure, that are running their mouths. It was all on my Instagram. I had to cut my Instagram off.
Damn, it was going that deep.
Are you kidding me? Yes.
He said, was it going that deep? Like, he really act like, child.
Wow. So yeah, they cut it off.
Well, yeah, I had to turn the comments off and all of that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, I got you. Wow. Okay then. Well,
Yeah,
well,
because they were saying really horrible things.
about Me and you.
Just hurtful things. Yeah, very hurtful, very damaging. All of that. Just hurtful things. Very hurtful.
Wow.
Mean. I'll mean, mean things. You know.
Damn.
So I just cut it off.
And who showed y'all that, Tosh?
Yeah, but I knew it was going to be on there. Yeah, Tush found one because she was looking. But I wasn't looking for it, but I knew they were on there. I already knew because that's what people do. They go to your social media and make comments.
Okay, so how your boss saying he ain't seen you in 3 years? So how you feel?
He saw me in Dubai, but yeah, he was
Okay,
fine.
that's right. Okay,
Yeah, he was fine. He just has a lot going on.
Right.
And now this is where she's talking about Steve. Now you could tell she talking about Steve got a lot going on. He got a lot going on. Now I don't know what I don't know what she's alluding to that Steve got going on, but it sounds like she want to say something, but she keep catching herself. Okay. And hold on, let me look at the chat. Y'all know I can't read the chat, so hold on. Let me look at the chat before I keep going. Oh, he got a lot of charges, child. He got a lot of charges, child. Well, they haven't seen each other in 3 years because they do the radio show. They do it virtual. They're in a different location. She's in Atlanta. Steve is in Texas. They haven't been in the studio together since the pandemic. Yeah. So yeah, they've been doing the show, but they haven't been doing it together, in the same room. All right. So I'm gonna let y'all know. This is where she starts talking about Steve and Marjorie, honey.
All right.
Like everybody else.
Yeah. But when you got that kind
See what?
I said when you got that kind of money, it's a whole lot. A lot of people work for them.
Yeah.
A lot of people pulling at them.
Yeah, man. I can imagine that. I definitely can.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot. Yeah. I mean, but like you say, everybody has a lot going on on their own level.
That is true.
I was getting winded going up those stairs. He was really
winded.
He was really out of breath.
For real?
Yeah.
What about them pills he talking about you gonna get?
They weren't pills. It's like a superfood powder.
Uh-huh.
It's not pills. I thought it was pills too. I wish it was because it'd be easier to take. But this is like, sometimes I take those powders and put them in the blender with ice. That's what this is.
Oh, does it work?
I don't know. I just got it yesterday.
Did he say it worked for him?
Yeah, he said it worked. He said you won't have any inflammation and all that because my knees really hurt.
You gonna be able to walk up and down the stairs?
I do it every day, 10 times a day. I may not be as fast. Yeah, I may not be as fast as I was. But yeah, I push myself. I make myself do it.
Okay, hey, guess what? That boy, you snapped back then. Okay, All right then. I forgot about that. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I still have quick reflexes. Don't be fooled.
Okay.
Still have quick reflexes. Yes.
Okay, all right then. But then that's good. That's good.
You know what? They have Marjorie has her own spa, her own workout room, and her own spa. And she could go in there and get massages every day. People come to her house and and work her out and all of that.
Now listen, I ain't mad at Marjorie. Marjorie got a spa in her house. I ain't mad at Marjorie. I ain't mad at all.
That I was like, oh God, what a dream.
Does she look old though? Does she look like she's getting old?
No, I haven't seen her, but she looks good on her pictures.
Oh, she ain't there?
No, she's not there. If she was there, we probably wouldn't have been all over the house. Wouldn't have done it. No, he's scared.
Damn, sure right. God, what you say? He's scared. God.
All of that, yeah. But yeah, everything. I knew I wasn't supposed to be in there, but
And you heard what she said. She said, Steve's scared of her. She said Marjorie wasn't there. If Marjorie was there, we wouldn't have been able to go in her place. Y'all know Steve's scared of her. I said, oh Lord.
He brought us in, so I said, okay. But I mean, I'm glad he did because it gives you a chance to dream. It's like, wow, have a sauna in your house, have a steam room, all the things that you go outside of the house to do. Not that, but things like that I would love to have inside. So I wouldn't have to go outside for those. Like get my hair done, get my nails done, get a massage. The
Damn.
people come to you. Yeah. Yeah. And then she gets in these little, you've seen these chambers where people get in. Like remember they used to talk about Michael Jackson having that tube like thing he used to get in.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. I remember that.
like yeah, she's got stuff like that in her spa, which is really cool. You know.
What did chamber
So
do?
yeah, I guess it helps your skin, stay tight, and like it's light therapy, that ultraviolet light.
Damn.
It helps. Yeah, I mean, they got, it's really cool the things that they have. You know, it's like, man, I would love to have stuff like that. To be able, like for my knees, for example, just go in there, get a massage, get my knees worked on, all of that. They got all of that kind of stuff. Like she'll have a chiropractor come to the house. It's just really cool.
Damn.
Mhm.
Well, they so trying
They
to
got
do it.
money. They got money. They got money.
But does he use that stuff or he just look at it?
He got a big gigantic gym, like
Now I feel like he is trying to goad her into talking about Steve, not because I think he's worried about like these phone calls becoming public. I think he just is just he like now does Steve use it or he just look at it? Like I feel like that was a dig, right? Like I feel like that was a dig at Steve because he ain't no little dude. Like oh does he have a gym or does he just look at the equipment? I feel like he goading her and she going for it. She's still talking.
huge with all kinds of state of the art equipment. I mean, I'm not working out, but at least I'm walking. I'm trying. I wasn't winded going up those stairs. I'll tell you that. He was breathing like,
For real?
yes,
For real? Now he talking about how Steve was winded walking up the steps, right? Again, he goading her into having this conversation.
yes.
Damn. But
I know.
he got all that stays of all that stuff in there and doing all that.
Yeah, he was really. I was really surprised about that. Because when he walked up those stairs, he was very winded, very winded.
But he smoked a cigarette too though. See.
Yeah, he smokes cigars, and I don't know if he does cardio. I think he just lifts weights and stuff. I don't know if he does cardio. You got to do something for your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta do that now. Damn.
Yeah. So yeah, he was very winded. So last night when I got home, I came home about 4 something. I lied down from about 5 to 6 or something like no 6 to 7, and then I got up and walked. I was like, I don't want to be winded like that.
See? He she gonna let Ernesto talk her ass into an unemployment check. You sitting there talking about your boss like that.
And I'm 3 years older than he is.
Damn.
Mhm.
I know he gave you a big ass hug. I know he did.
Yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah, he did. He was happy to see us.
Okay. All right. Okay
He
then.
always invites us over there. We don't never go.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's good.
because I
That's
don't
good.
know if she's there, and she's I don't. Nope.
Damn. Wow.
She's she looks at us as the help. You know.
You did tell me that. That's not a good feeling,
Yeah.
man.
Now you
Yeah.
Wow.
heard what she
Right.
said.
And that's it is what it is.
You heard what she said about Marjorie. He asked, "Was Marjorie there?" And she said, You know, if Marjorie was there, I wouldn't have been there. You could tell she don't F with Marjorie. She said, you know, she looks at us as the help. So that tells me that Marjorie be on that stank shit. That's what it say to me. That Marjorie be on that old stank. She said, yeah, you know, if we was there, if she was there, we wouldn't have been there. I said, oh really? You wouldn't have been there if she was there, huh? So we're gonna end that call right there because that's the part. Those are the two parts I wanted y'all to hear. I wanted y'all to hear those two parts. But I said, now this next call, I have not listened to the whole thing, so you're gonna be getting my reaction in real time, child. Okay. So this is the call that just dropped at 6:30. So it's kind of long, but we're not going to listen to all of it because again, I want to encourage y'all to support that channel over there. It's called Phone Calls from Jail is the name of the channel. I have the link pinned at the top. So we're going to listen to this. Now this call just dropped an hour ago. So let's listen to this one.
To Georgia and speak to his attorney. Mind you, this is the same attorney that...
Wifey.
Oh, okay. Did she go to the lawyer?
No, she went to the beauty salon.
Now this is from November of 2022. This is from November of 2022. And he's talking to the alleged mistress. He is talking to the alleged mistress. Actually, wait a minute. I want to go back. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm... Okay, hold on.
No, she went to the beauty salon, and when she went to the beauty salon, when she came outside, the police blocked the car and everything. And the same lady locked me up, and she took the damn truck.
What truck? Her new truck?
Yeah, took the truck. Talking about you got to pay the victims back. What kind of shit is that?
Oh, no. First of all, you got to be found guilty. Go ahead.
I ain't finished.
Oh, God. Go ahead.
He called BC. He was in court all day.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave her the number and everything. Let her text him about the 6 counts that they didn't give me a bond on.
Mm-hmm.
So some told me to ask you to come up here, but I just didn't know why. But now I see why. Them folks trying to goddamn bury my ass.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but they sound ridiculous because she makes the money.
She what now?
She makes enough money to afford what she has. Why they trying to...
Y'all heard that? What she said? What she said was that's crazy because she makes the money, and he got mad. He was like, "She do what?" He was getting offended. She do what?
Take it.
Right. I got all that part, but that's what just happened. It been happening lately, but I didn't know. I just called and make sure that everything was good and she know what's going on, and so she can tell the lawyer what's going on. Not a good day today. Then it said, they said that it took my car on investigation, it took all that shit. So
he could take anything, but they have to be found guilty.
Yeah, I know.
In order for it to stay, they can't take it, and then you get found innocent, and then they have to return it.
Right, I know how it goes.
Mm-hmm. They have to return it. So
yeah, I know how. I got that part, but
So
that was going on. I'm just that's what.
So they just told her shit while she was just out and about and just left her stranded.
Yeah, they was gonna offer to take her home and all that, and told her what she did.
Oh my God, no! I know she was like, I'm not about to get in the car with y'all so I can talk to me.
No, she didn't do that. She let the beauty salon lady take her home.
Mm-hmm. It gets worse before it gets better.
Oh yeah, it's ugly. To me, it's ugly.
And they took her truck, they took the white truck, they took the car.
Yeah, they took the car, but the car truck is back. She can go get that tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But that didn't make sense either. So
I know. I'm just gonna say, why are they gonna get a truck back if they talking about paying victims and shit?
They don't make no sense.
Nothing they doing makes sense. I don't know what are they doing, but nothing makes sense. But I just really think that was just a scare tactic, just to try to get her, because they don't again have enough to support what they're trying. So it's okay. So maybe she knows something. Let's fuck with her. Let's listen into his phone conversations. Maybe he'll slip up and say something, or let's talk to this person, or maybe we'll try to work a deal with this chick, the co-defendant, and see if she's willing to tell. But she can't tell if she did everything and you didn't do nothing. What can you tell?
First of all, it ain't nothing to tell anyway.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
But if there's nothing to tell truthfully, What good is she?
Right.
You know? So, and then two, she has to be able to prove what she tells because she got a record that's fucked up. So how believable?
So I'm not gonna play through all of that, but I'm gonna get to a little bit. But that's just him talking to the alleged mistress. So hold on, let me go ahead a little bit.
Much money, you know I'm poor.
Oh, well.
You know I'm.
Lawyer should be fighting back as hard as he can, and this shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't have happened.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, you should be getting ready to get out. You know.
Yeah, because it really ain't fair. I mean, he didn't come see me at all. That's my major thing. That's not like him. Like I said, it's been 2 months. I ain't even seen his face.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I know.
So what am I paying for? And then this happened. So what am I paying for?
You're really paying for the cases. The cases be heard in trial and all that. But he said he can get me a bond. So he's been getting me bonds, but it's been questionable bonds. I mean, pieces at a time. But the way it happened is money I supposed to been heard on all of them. But it's the same thing, conspiracy.
Yeah.
They're supposed to
But
put
he
it
didn't do.
together. It didn't work out like that. And I didn't
Yeah,
see
and
that.
the longer you're.
Oh, the longer on what now?
I'm saying the longer you're in there, the more time they have to bring up more charges.
There
you know?
you go. There you go. But if that's the case, these charges they're trying to dig up, whatever they're digging up, already been incarcerated. So it ain't like they can't give me no bond right then. Like I'm out there making same plays and same moves and stupid shit. I'm not out there.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I know. Yeah. I don't understand. I really don't understand what he's doing. So last night Steve texted me and said that he asked me if I still had my house in LA, and I told him no. And he said that if I had anything in storage, to get get everything, you know. But the stuff it's the stuff in your name first, I guess. But I don't have anything for them to come and get. What do I have? They said they were going to come and get my ring.
Man, them folks can't come get your damn ring. Come on, man. I ain't finna go through all.
Now, I think that's sad when she said, I don't have anything. What are they going to come and get? What does that mean, ma'am? You are in your 60s and you have been working, at least for Steve Harvey, for a long time. What do you mean you don't have anything? I don't understand, y'all. I mean, I ain't trying to spend nobody else's money, and Lord knows I ain't trying to be in nobody else's bank account, but what you mean you don't have nothing?
All that right there. If they do that, fuck it. Say you can have the shit.
I am.
You can have all that. All that. You can get all that back. You know, due process. And this is what they do. They get all your shit until you prove to whatever you got going on, and that's how they got to give it back. So that's fine. Let them put it up. Do what they got to do. All that. That's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, if they come and get it, they come and get it. I mean, you know, that's what they do.
Yeah. And let's see, say he wants you to move back to LA.
No, not back to LA, but he was just saying that, you know, the people, you know, at my job are watching and all of that. And there's a clause in my contract about conduct, but I haven't done anything, you know.
Oh, they setting her up. They are setting her up. Whenever your job reminds you about clauses in your contract, oh, it's a setup. Oh, Shirley, you in danger, girl. Whenever your job starts reminding you about clauses in your contract, baby, you in trouble. Baby, you in trouble.
No.
What?
Yeah. I don't know where
he
was
out the blue with that?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Last night. And I just told him okay. And then he texted me back, okay. He was like, come on, Shirley, you got to get on this. And I said, I hear what you're saying. I hear you. But what he doesn't understand is I don't have anything. I don't have anything. We don't own a home.
Okay, so what you know what? The best thing to do is just right here. Just start all over. Just leave all that shit and just, you have to salvage your life. You have to salvage
Yeah.
your life. That's what you got to do. And it's okay. I can't bring you down because I'm down. That makes no sense. They after me. They're trying to fuck with me. They can have me. If I got to give my life up just so you can have peace, you need to have peace.
Now he a martyr. Now he just got off the phone with his girlfriend. But if I got to give up my life so you can have peace, then I guess I'll give up my life so you can have peace. Boy, bye.
I'm cool with
No,
that.
you don't. You don't have to. Nobody's asking you to give your life up. You
Well,
mean,
it's the same thing. No, what I'm saying is that if I have to sit here until you get yourself together, you do that. Don't get. You don't have. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's nothing to be ashamed about. Shit happens. It is what it is. So what I'm
yeah,
saying
but
is, for what?
no, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that shit happens. I mean, what I'm saying is, if he's giving you some advice like that, he's telling you to distance yourself from me, and you got to pick the ball up and keep rolling. If you don't,
Yeah.
guess what? That's gonna flaws him. If it flaws him, he can't continue what he's doing in the business because he needs you. So that's what he's saying to you, and I understand that as a businessman. So what I'm saying is, if you gotta walk away and do what you got to do for yourself now, I know what you got to do. I can't blame you for that. This is a lot. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I
That,
mean, walk. What do you mean walk away?
that means that you have to. But he's saying that you got to distance yourself from your husband because what he's saying is that he is drawing on you because you who you are. If we wasn't married, they wouldn't give a fuck this deep. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that. So guess what?
Uh-huh.
I have to deal with that. So what I'm saying is, that's what I'm saying. If I have to give my life up to let you continue your life, that's what I'm saying. If I have to sit here and just sit here, this is not your fault. That's what I'm saying to you. So if you got somebody instructing you, just go ahead and get it together and let them know I don't have anything. Just tell them, hey, shit is gone, and this is what I need to do. Start fresh over. And if he want to help you, that's fine. Let him help you. If you establish what you got going on for yourself. You
But I
understand that?
don't. Yeah. But I don't have anything.
You're
You
missing
know.
it.
So,
You're starting all over.
yeah.
Forget.
Y'all, I'm starting to feel sorry now. She sounds so deflated. But I don't have anything. I just don't have anything. I don't have anything. There's nothing to take. Y'all, she sounds so deflated. We almost done.
Everything. It's nothing can be salvaged at this point. It's okay. If your boss is trying to help you, just tell him straight up, I need help, I need this, I need to get away, I need to start all over, and I don't have anything. And you just tell me to take your last vehicle and tell you it's the truth. You ain't lying. So if you need help, just get help. Because right now, there's no one can help right now that I see.
Well, I told you that. I told him that they took my truck. He didn't respond. He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. I mean, I'm gonna just try and get an apartment, I guess.
Okay, well, here's the thing. You still got to move around. You still got to do what you got to do, and you can't do that
Yeah,
because,
that's the thing.
yeah.
That's the thing. I can't do anything without a car. I don't want to hear. I just, I can't take everybody talking about you and, and all of that kind of stuff because they don't know you. They think they do, but they don't.
But they don't, but you can't worry about that right now. You have to save yourself right now. And I'll just
Okay.
tell you straight up, you have to save yourself right now. I'm not out there to protect you. I'm not out there. I can't do anything. My hand is tied. All I'm saying is, if he's going to help you, okay, let me hear what he got to say, and then you go from there. I mean, I ain't saying you
Well,
won't.
he didn't say he was going to help me. He just told me what to do. When I told him they took my car, he didn't say anything. He didn't even text me back. So I'm like, he's just telling me what to do. I'm not looking for him. He said, you can't, you're too old. He said, "You're too old to lose everything you've worked hard for." That's what he said.
Exactly. He's trying to tell you that you work too hard to be losing all your shit. Mm-mm-mm.
No, he's right.
I know he's right, but he didn't know that they took the car was in your business name. That's what he didn't know. He thinks they're coming after my stuff. That's what I'm telling.
Oh, okay, I got
That's
you.
what that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, you have to
And
explain that to him.
yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't say that the car was in your business name. I just said they took my truck. That's all I said. And
Yeah, see, that's why they took the truck. The truck was in his name. They're gonna take everything. So if he bought, he must have bought that ring in his business name too. If they talking about they coming to get that ring must be in his business. That's not funny, y'all. He bought that woman wedding ring in his business name. Child.
and he saw it when we went over there the other day. He saw my truck, you know. He knows what kind of truck I have. So anyway, I mean, maybe I should, I don't know, leave Atlanta. I don't know. I gotta think. But then I don't, you know, it's like my money is gonna be low. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm paying the lawyers, and you know, I'm still hopeful though. I mean, you're being.
She paying the lawyers, y'all. Y'all heard her say that. Her money low because she paying his lawyers. Now remember, this was a year ago. So we don't know where she is in September of 2023. This was November of 2022. So this was a year ago, but she was still paying lawyers and stuff a year ago, child.
You're being proactive. That's what you're being, and that's the word that Steve used too. He says you need to be proactive. But like I said, he was missing a valuable piece of the puzzle in that he didn't realize that the truck was in your business name, not my name. You know?
Okay, I got
you. Yeah. But still, I mean, there's some value to what he's saying, you know, but in other words, he was saying they're going to start coming after my assets. And then if it gets out, which it is out, then the company will be looking at me and I might get fired or something. That's basically what he was saying.
Right.
Yeah.
So I understand, but you have to break it down too. When you talk to these people, you can't just throw the message to them because they run away with it, and that's what he thinks.
Well, yeah. Well, he's just thinking that because he doesn't know.
Yeah. So you have to explain to him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll explain to him when I talk to him. But, you know, honey, honestly, sometimes it's hard to talk about this stuff. I don't want to, you know, it's like I'm very private. This is my business, you know, and then you invite all this negative energy in. You know, people, you know, they have their opinions and they want to say what they say, and, you know, and I don't know. That part is hard to take. I could take a lot of stuff, but that part is real hard to take. And I'm just going to be honest with you. You know, I don't like when they talk about you. I don't like that. I just don't like it, and I never have. You know, just like you're protective of me, I'm protective of you in that regard until I learn something different, you know?
Well, I hope she done learned something different by now, because she wearing me out, y'all. Now we only gonna listen to a few. I told y'all I don't want to play the whole call. We skipped through some of it. We're gonna skip through a little bit more. It's almost done though. It's about 6 or 7 more minutes, but we're not gonna listen to. We're gonna skip a little bit. But y'all go and check it out. If those of you that are coming in late, I think we have like 400 people in the room. Please hit that like button as you come in. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We are listening to the YouTube channel Phone Calls from Jail. The link is the link is pinned at the top of the chat. Please go over there and give them a subscribe. You can check out the full phone call over there, but we are doing commentary over here. Okay, please support the channel over there. I'm sure they done went viral now, child. So I'm sure they got all kinds of attention right now, whether they want it or not. But we're going to listen to a little bit more to call, a little bit more.
But you haven't done anything to me. You've always been nice to me and kind. And I haven't seen you treat other people badly. If you have, it's because they did something to me or to prevent them from doing something to me. You've always been protective of me, you know?
I have. I mean, that's how I am. That's me. That's just me. But you know,
Yeah.
you can't explain that to nobody.
You're a career criminal or something, you know?
Well, it's fine. What I'm saying is fine is that I had to leave that part. I can't even took that no more.
Yeah.
That used to irritate me, but I can't let the irritate me.
I said the DA may be trying to get someplace else, you know?
But that's all you got to do is look at it. It's the same. That's what they do.
Uh,
But it's
yeah.
okay. That's what I'm saying. It's okay. I had to leave it to God. Let him do what he gonna do. He's the last. He gonna be a big message.
All right, so that's what we're gonna end it right there. Again, you guys, let me take the banner down. Again, hold on. Again, you guys, those are the phone calls from between Shirley Strawberry and her husband Ernesto that is in jail. He's been in jail for over a year. He has multiple charges against him. Why won't this thing come down? I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. My computer is just moving so slow. He has multiple charges against him at this time. And those are some of the phone calls. Now, let me say this. This was a year ago, so you obviously you didn't lose your job. However, girl, you might be in danger. Because when these recordings done hit, Steve is not gonna be too happy to hear that you are discussing his wife and him. Now, I don't know if they got you on a behavior intervention plan or anything like that. I don't know. But what I do know is you might get called into HR tomorrow. I'm just saying, and I don't want to see nobody lose their job, and that's real talk. That is real talk. I don't want to see nobody lose their job. But baby, you might get called into HR tomorrow. Thank you, Emmy. Thank you. I done put Shirley on the prayer list. I'm praying she gets some sense. Please put her at the top of the sick and shut in. Y'all. We're gonna keep her at the top of the sick and shut in list. Now, again, for those who missed the beginning when I kind of gave a background, Ernesto has been charged with multiple charges dealing with fraud and all kinds of stuff, child. I've done videos about it. You guys can go back and look. I did a whole video breaking down his charges. Pam Esquire, the law intellect, she did a video breaking down his charges. I don't think that what she said about Steve was bad either. However, you just never know what's going to make people feel some kind of way. And again, she talked about, I don't think what she said was bad. Let's be clear. I really don't. I don't think that what she said was bad. Thank you, C. But, some people can be sensitive. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think that what she said was that bad, but you just never know how people feel about their name being out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Right. And Steve don't play about his wife. And again, even though what you said about Marjorie wasn't that deep either, but you was out here talking. And again, depending on what kind of confidentiality clause he dated HR, that he done already reminded her that she has what did he say? A behavior clause, child. Thank you, Cross Country Cruiser. She said this live is hot. Hit that like button. Thank you, boo. Yes, this live is hot. I can't talk about my boss's wife like that, but that's just my boss. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, again, do I think that what she said was really, really bad. But I mean, it wasn't good even to be out here talking about your boss's wife looking at you like the help and conduct clause. That's what I'm talking about, Corey. Talked about how he's scared of her. Talked about how he couldn't walk up a flight of stairs. That's not funny. But he ain't wrong. She ain't wrong. That's what my trainer tell me all the time, that even though I go in and I do my weight training, I still have to do my cardio. They still like, you got to walk or you got to get on this treadmill. I still got to do my cardio. So she just said that he ain't doing his cardio. I'm sorry, that's not nice, y'all. Let me stop. Let me get over here, y'all. The football game get ready to start. Big Brother is on. I'm gonna do I'll do my Big Brother drop. But I'm about to watch me some football. Right. Yeah, that Steve Harvey being scared of Marjorie. Yeah, that's not cute. Right. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't positive. It wasn't like she was like, saying, my boss got my back and Steve is just supporting me and I don't have nothing bad to say. She was like, she wouldn't have took us around that house if Marjorie was there. Marjorie don't play that. Hey, Michelle, thank you so much for the super chat. Michelle said, woo, I can't with this. Listen, child. Right, everybody got pillow talk. But when it becomes public, y'all know people do stuff differently when it becomes public versus private. Like, I'm sure she ain't said nothing that everybody else ain't said around that radio station. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that the blogs done picked it up, like, child, this was in the neighborhood talk. Like, that ain't a good look. This was down to the neighborhood talk. Child, Steve probably hit her with the text message earlier and was like, see me in the morning. See me in the morning. All right. Let me get over here. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for the super chats. Thank y'all for being here. If you hit that like button, thank you. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, child. We have a good time, child. This is what we do right here. We have a good time. And I will see y'all later. Mwah. Peace.